Hello, Likers. Welcome back to our channel. It's me, your favorite one and only baby girl, Malika. So today we are doing the review of where we got it wrong from Mr. Aloy, episode 42. So it happens where Chinwe and Andy met outside, outside the hospital. So Chinwe asked him if he was inside or he said no, he was just coming in. Chinwe went in to buy water for Monachi. She went out rather to buy water for Monachi. So when she wanted to go, and this pulled her and was like, "Don't worry, you'll be okay. You'll be fine." No, he asked like, "How are you?" So she said, she's pulling through, based on the fact that she's starting a new life. So Andy tried to console her. Like that's what I see. I think Angie's catching feelings for Chinwe. That's how I feel. So Andy tried to console her and told her not to worry, that she'll be okay. So Chinwe was like, she has to, she has to. That is not easy, but she will be definitely. So Andy is trying to let her know that she's not alone, but she said no. She would rather prefer to think that she's alone because she does not want to be invested in people emotionally. Then she becomes heartbroken, which is very normal because people can disappoint you. Only God will not be able to disappoint you. So she just told Auntie that when you're through, let's meet inside. So Chinwe went in and met Ejike sitting by the bed. Now she normally do small shakara and sat. So Chinwe's mom told Ejike that when Monachi is discharged from the Monachi's mom told Ejike that once Monachi is discharged from the hospital, she'll have to take Monachi home, which is very normal because we all know what's happening with Ejike. So that her daughter will be going to her house, and that is final, and that it's not open for discussion, that she does not want to talk about it. He just have to understand it that way. So Ejike was not happy, so he like asked Monachi mom to excuse him, and so they went outside, and he's like, what have I done? Why are you doing this? Like, we are married, we just lost a baby, we are together, we love each other. I cannot. And Monachi's mom, she was right because she was telling Ejike, when you attract curse, you cannot attract curse, and you expect it not to pounce on you. That she told Ejike that Monachi is not alone. Monachi, you cannot sit and watch her daughter go through what she's going through. That Ejike has to take it like that. It's either he does the right thing by going to the village to bury his mother, because all of this is happening due to that. But Ejike, I don't know how many times people have to tell him what's going on with him. I don't know why he wants people to keep telling him that this is the reason why you're having this issue. This is the reason why you're having issue. Whereas he himself, he knows very well why he's having those issues, but he chose not to accept it. So Monachi's mother was not even. She didn't even open it. She didn't open the floor for any debate or something. She just told Ejike what she had to tell him. You know, and she said, because Ejike on his own defense was saying that they are married, they are legally married. You people are legally married, but are you traditionally married? Have you done the rightful thing? Does your people accept her? Does her people know you? That's the problem. You cannot, African marriage is not for two people alone. So Monachi's mom just told him, yeah, Monachi's mom just told Ejike Courage whatever she had to say. Courage is saying that this, that. So now the next scene is Monachi, Chinwe, and Andy talking together. So Andy is trying to make Monachi understand that she has to listen to her mother this time around for once. That she knows that Monachi loves Ejike so much, but this is for her own life. This is her. This is what has to do with her. It's very important. She has to listen to her mother. So she was like, they are mourning, they just lost the baby. They have to allow them to mourn in peace. So Chinwe told Monachi that it's not that it's just that she didn't want to say anything. But Munachi just have to understand that this is important, you know. This is important. Being in Ejike's life, it comes with a lot of things. So Munachi apologized, was telling Dan that so Dan started telling no, Chinwe told Munachi that Munachi, after everything that Ejike is blaming her, even Dan said the same thing, that at the end of the day, he's even blaming you, that it is your fault that you had a miscarriage. And Andy said, even me myself is saying that it is my fault, and that if I didn't, I was the one who pushed you. So Munachi was like, I hope you didn't take it seriously, because you know very well that that's not what happened. It didn't happen that way. You know, it never happened. It didn't things didn't happen. It didn't go that way. That don't listen to him. So Chinwe told Munachi, like, okay, look at all of this now. Honestly, you need to listen to your mother. You need to really listen to him, because being in Ejike's life is like, it's too much drama. So Munachi told Dan that I'm not even angry at you, because I know that you didn't mean it. I know that Ejike pushed you like to your limits. He really pushed you hard. That was why it happened that way, because normally you're not a violent person. You've never been a violent person. So that's when Chinwe said that's what you get when you are with Ejike, because Ejike will push you to the limits. That being friends with Ejike, you have to have pepper spray, machete at one hand, a knife at the other hand, because once you go into the show, you just have to be buying people, because that's what being in Ejike's life does to people. You know, they were just joking around. So the next thing now is Chioma and Dan. They were sitting, chopping it up, you know, talking and all the rest. And Chioma's sister Anne called. So Chioma muted the call. And Dan was like, who is that? Who is calling? She was like, nobody. She was like, nobody. Who is? Then she said, my sister. Was like, haven't you blocked? So she said she's blocked. She has blocked them everywhere. It was true call, and that even showed that, made her to identify that was her sister. You know, she's lying. She said she still has a number. So Dan was like, I don't want this nonsense. What kind of wicked family is it? Is it easy to take somebody's child, especially when that child is a liability? So he's calling Shoma a liability. Of course, she's a liability. That they're not even happy that I took you in. Didn't I marry you? So will I marry the entire family? I married only you alone. I didn't marry the entire family. So they should stop calling. Block them, everyone, all socials. Everywhere, just block them. I don't want to hear that you're talking with them. Haven't I warned you? So she said she has blocked them. And you could see that she was very uncomfortable. She wasn't happy with it, you know, but she was forced, obliged to do it. Like, honestly. What would you be in that type of situation that a man forces you to reject your family, a family that you came from? Yeah, it's true. Your family that you come from, immediately you get your own family. They become your extended family, but that is still your family. You came from that family. If your mother chose to get rid of you, you wouldn't have been born. You wouldn't have had a family. Like us, honestly, I don't get it. Like, to think that there are people who actually live this way, it's appalling. It's appalling, you know. So the next scene now, it's Chinwe and Chioma's and Monachi's mom. You know, they were eating, having dinner, and they were talking. So Monachi's mom was asking about Angel, Chinwe's daughter. So she said she's okay. They said everything is fine now. The hospital declared her okay, that nothing will go wrong anymore. So she was happy. You could see the smile on Chinwe's face, and you could see that Chinwe, she's really coming out of that rabbit hole. Let me call it that way, that rabbit hole. She's really coming out of that dark place, you know. You could see like her demeanor has changed, you know. She smiles these days. She's still sad, you know, but at least she's not deep inside that rabbit hole anymore. Like, she's really gradually coming out of it. So Monachi's mom was like, you see, I told you, it takes a lot to have to care for a child. A child is not just you carrying a child and having that child, but it takes a lot to raise a child. So then she asked Monachi's mom, like, I want to ask you, what were you serious when you said Monachi will return home with you from the hospital? She was like, of course, that's my daughter. I will not sit and watch her go through the things she goes through. She has to return home. And she was like, they love each other very much. I'm not sure. Monachi's mom was like, don't worry. That's when you understand that a mother is a mother. Meaning she will eventually do everything humanly possible. If it even means blackmail her emotionally for her to return home, she will, she will have to return home. So Chinwena, she was happy internally. She was speaking to herself like, AGK, you've not seen this. This will just be the beginning of your problem. And the honest truth is that AGK is his own problem, because if he just keep his ego down and do the right thing, you wouldn't be in trouble. Like as I'm going to end this video, please tell me what you all think about it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that I'll be the first to be notified whenever I post any new video. I'm just showing my channel, subscribe, my like as my love. I love you guys so super much. And on this note, I have to say bye guys. Mwah.